Aren't these pineapples like the cutest thing ever? They kind of remind me of SpongeBob and how I always thought I was SpongeBob, but I'm actually like Patrick. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the Indigo Jo channel and I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I do have an announcement to make. If you guys are watching this video right now, could you please take a second and just comment below what readings you guys want to see next, and also any feedback you guys have, like if the sound or the audio is bad, or if the lighting is too bright, or like anything like that, or if you don't like the pineapples in the back, please let me know. Just because I really like hearing from you guys and how I can improve and how I can do better, so I think that would be much appreciated. Thank you. And now moving on to the reading today, we're actually going to be reading What Are They Saying About You? So this is going to be more geared towards a love reading. Whoever you have on your mind, specifically, we're going to be seeing what they're saying to other people about you, or if they're even saying anything at all, because they might not be. So stay tuned for that. I have the 3 piles you can choose from in front of me. It goes from left to right, starting with Sunstone, then Moldavite, and then Euclase. So I'm going to show you a close-up of the 3 piles right now. Once you have selected your pile, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I put in the description below for the reading. Hi, pile 1. This is for those of you who chose the Sunstone crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so pile 1, you guys chose the Sunstone crystal, and Sunstone is a crystal that I know for being all about confidence and power and the ability to start over and kind of pick yourself up and start anew and have that kind of confidence needed to begin something. And also what I know about Sunstone is it's a card about it's a crystal about freedom, but it's also a crystal about choices. So it's kind of like a reminder that no matter what problem we have, no matter what obstacle is seemingly in our way, we always have the freedom of choice. We always have some form of free will. So for example, like if you feel like you're trapped somewhere, like working somewhere, or like you feel like someone is kind of controlling your life in some way, you technically have a choice to leave that person or leave that situation. Now, does that necessarily mean you have like another option there waiting for you? Not necessarily, but you always do have that choice to leave or have that choice to move in a different direction. And Sunstone is kind of about having the confidence to do that, to finally push through the obstacles and move forward with something. So I feel like that's what this person is kind of talking about when it comes to you. Like maybe your relationship with this person was kind of rocky, or there were some obstacles in the way for you guys, and I feel like this person is kind of talking about wanting to have the confidence to finally like push through the obstacles or ignore them, or I don't know, just kind of push through the fear is what I'm getting, and having confidence to move forward and to kind of like have a renewal or start over, or even if it's a new relationship, just move forward in general. Like that's what they're talking about right now, is like wanting to have that confidence. And I feel like they're kind of mulling over the decision that they have to make, but they haven't made it yet. Also, what I'm getting here is I feel like this person sees you as getting some sort of justice that you deserved. Like maybe they treated you badly in the past, but this is the Justice card. So I feel like they kind of see you as not necessarily being vengeful, but kind of not looking at them in the best light right now. Like, you're just kind of like, yeah, that, like, you're getting what you deserve, like, this is what's fair. Like, they see you as being kind of like the judge and the person that wants everything to be balanced right now. And that's what they're saying about you. I'm sorry I dropped it. I'll pick it up later. And then that's clarified by I've cheated. So I feel like they've either cheated on you, or it could just mean that they have been unfair to you. Like, they've cheated you in some way. It doesn't necessarily mean they've cheated on you, but it's like they've been unfair to you and they're recognizing that now, and they're kind of getting their karma for it, and that's what they're saying. And with the Eight of Cups, I feel like you guys might have walked away from them, or you left them for something better, and you're kind of moving away. Even if that means that it's hard for you, or it's going to be harder for you to do that, you've kind of made that decision to like move away from them. I think that's what they're saying. And then that's clarified by why not me. So they might be thinking that you've moved on, that you are with someone else, and they're kind of jealous about that, or they're like why, what does this person have that I don't have, sort of thing. If that's the case. If not, then they're just kind of wondering like why you haven't talked to them again, or why you are moving away from them. Like, I think they're kind of confused, or they're like discussing it with friends. I feel like this person is probably more so discussing this with like friends than family. Then we have Four of Cups. So yeah, I just feel like they're kind of in a victim mentality a little bit. Like, they're feeling like they're being rejected, when the reality is you might have been rejected by them in the beginning, or something like that. Or yeah, I feel like they're just kind of feeling down on themselves right now. And then we have I'm with someone else. So I feel like they're either wanting to move on because they feel rejected, or this is like how they feel like you're with someone else, and that's making them feel kind of like in this victim mode, like they feel rejected in some way. And not to say that you rejected them, but that's just what they might be saying. And then we have the Fool card. So the Fool to me is someone who's kind of starting a new journey, venturing off, going in a new direction, moving on, taking risks, kind of like in this confident risk-taking mode. And I think this is how they view you, and that's what they're saying about to others is basically like, I feel like he or she doesn't really care, like they're just kind of doing their own thing and they don't really care about me anymore. And then that's clarified by I wish things were different. So I feel like this person does wish things were different, like, but they don't realize to the extent of like how they might have messed up. They just think, oh, it's just like bad luck or something, you know? And I think that's what they're saying. Like, I don't think they're necessarily taking ownership. I mean, they did say I've cheated, so they took ownership of that, but then it's kind of just more so like, oh, I cheated, you know, this was just bad timing or something, you know? Like, I feel like this person, like, you deserve an apology from this person, but that has not happened. And I think they're kind of lacking the confidence to apologize or to approach you. And then we have Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like this person's like juggling two options, like as far as what they can do. They can either like move on and like leave this in the past and stop talking about it, or they can approach you with either an apology or some kind of communication to see if they can mend things. And I do feel like they want to do that. Like, I feel like you're kind of this person's like spark of joy. Like, I feel like they do really like you and admire you, and they want to be in contact with you again, but it's just more so like, are they going to be able to take that risk of being hurt or something? Because it does feel like you wouldn't be as open to them if they came back. But that is clarified by I just want sex. So it's almost like this person is like immature. It's like they want you, but they don't want like the full commitment of it all. They don't want to apologize, but they want to be with you, like, physically. And I think it's more than sex. Like, I think they do have feelings, but they're just, like, not very emotionally mature right now. So as we can see with that card, that is what they're saying about you. Pile 1, if it resonated, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks, bye. Hi, Pile 2, this is for those of you who chose the Moldavite crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so getting started, you guys chose the Moldavite crystal, and that alone kind of tells me that this person is saying that they're noticing that you have kind of changed, or you're undergoing some sort of transformation, and it's like a good transformation. It's something that's not just on the outside, it's on the inside as well. It's like you're growing and evolving, and you're becoming something so much more powerful, and your energy is kind of like palpable. And I feel like this person also is saying that through knowing you and like through seeing you, they're starting to like change themselves, and they probably don't even know where it's coming from or what's going on, but this could be some sort of like spiritual connection that you have with this person. Now, moving into your cards, we have the Knight of Swords. And with that, I feel like this person is kind of usually the type that isn't good with making decisions. Like, this is someone who's like in and out, like here and there, hot and cold, probably, you know, likes to date around. I'm not necessarily saying they're a player. They're just not very good at making decisions. Like even not in a relationship sense, just in life. Like, they're very indecisive type people. And I feel like this person could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And they probably talk to their friends and just kind of like bounce ideas off of them and try and get opinions from their friends because they don't know what to do. And I think they're just putting too much of their power in other people's hands, and instead of like listening to their own gut feelings and their own intuition about it. But they're just always like asking people like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? So I feel like that's what they're saying about you, like in this situation with you too. And then we have, it wouldn't work out with us. So I feel like they probably are going back and forth and saying it wouldn't work out, probably because this person is so indecisive. And I feel like they fear commitment. Knight of Swords isn't necessarily a commitment person. It's someone who rushes in really quickly. So they could be saying that they want to rush into you very quickly, but then they could be backing out and saying, well, it wouldn't work out. Like, I want to come forward, but it just like wouldn't work out. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like this person feels kind of snubbed by you a little bit. Like, they feel kind of left out in the cold. Like, maybe you stopped talking to them or you blocked them in some way, but they kind of felt a little like victimized, or like, you know, they're just in a lack mentality when it comes to you, and that's what they're saying. And then that is clarified by, I have a child / children. So I do feel like this person could also have someone that they're like financially responsible for. And with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this could be like a parent, because we have someone who's like older here, or like a grandparent or something. And for some reason, this person feels like they don't have enough money too. Like, money is something that's definitely on their mind. So maybe they feel like they don't have enough money to come towards you or to have like a relationship or something, and they have like someone they're either financially responsible for, or it's like they don't want to borrow money from their parents because they, you know, they're the child in that scenario. Like, they don't want to be dependent on someone else. So they're really working hard and like having to fix these money issues that they have. And then with King of Swords, I also feel like they can be quite harsh with their words, with some of the things that they're saying. And they might also feel like you've been harsh with them as well, as far as like the things that you said to them, and they don't really know how to deal with that necessarily, because you're kind of matching their energy in a way. And that's clarified by I'll do whatever it takes. So I feel like they want to like get to the bottom of the situation with you. Like I think they want to communicate with you and they want to know what is going on because they're really confused because they feel like you kind of left them out in some way. They don't know what happened, and I think they are kind of adamant about getting to the bottom of what is happening, so they might approach you in that way, which might be a little like forceful, might be a little bit aggressive if they do contact you. And then we have the hanged man, and with the hanged man, it's all about trying to view things from another perspective and sort of take a step back from the situation so as to not act too suddenly, you know, not act out of emotion. So I think that is what they're saying, is like they're just trying to like understand what's going on. Like they're trying to not talk to you because if they do, they feel like they might be a little too aggressive, and they're just trying to take a step back and like kind of understand where you're coming from or why things happened the way they did with you. And then it's clarified by I'm angry with you. So yeah, this person, I feel like they did feel kind of like snubbed by you, or they felt a little rejected by you, and I wonder why. I feel like this has to be someone who you have a past relationship with, or just know, you know, someone you've dealt with in the past for them to be like angry with you. But I feel like this person has a lot of burdens. They have a lot of things that they're dealing with in life, and maybe whatever happened with you, whatever the situation was, didn't make that better at all, and they felt like you didn't really understand their problems and stuff, and I don't know, that it led them to be kind of angry with you. And then we have the Ace of Wands, so I feel like even though they are angry with you, there is some sort of like passion for you, like romantically as well. But, you know, with passion comes anger. Okay, not necessarily, but passion and anger kind of have the same root energy. So yeah, it's like the attraction is still there, but there's some feelings that need to be resolved, definitely with you and them. And then that is clarified by marry me. So I just feel like this person doesn't know what they want. I feel like they say to their friends that it wouldn't work out, and then they say like that they're angry with you and all of this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like they feel like there's still an attraction there and they want you to marry them. So I think it all just comes down to like they feel rejected by you and they feel kind of like snubbed, and that's causing them to be angry, but deep down they do have feelings. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry, it was really hard to read this person because there's just a lot going on, but I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks, bye. Hi Pile 3, this is for those of you who chose the Euclase crystal card pile. Let's get into your reading. Okay, so just by judging off of what I see here, I'm getting a lot of X energy here. So if you were hoping to get a new person reading, this may not be the one for you, but we'll see what we get here. It might not be X, actually. Well, let's look at it. But starting off, you guys picked Euclase, and just by looking at this card, so in the crystal, there's like a face in the crystal, and it's just kind of like digitally placed there for the card. But the face that I saw in this card, basically it said to me, I know something's going on. like I know there's something going on here. And that's interesting because Euclase is all about trusting your intuitive like knowledge. Like if you get a little hint or a little nudge like within yourself about a situation, and you just feel like something's going on, or like to trust that. And I feel like that's what this person is saying. Like they have this little nudge feeling that something is going on with you, like maybe something's going on in your life that you haven't told them about or something like that. Initially, that's what I'm getting. And then we have the Page of Wands, which means this person is telling people that they're feeling really, really attracted to you right now. Like they're feeling really drawn to you and pulled to your energy at this time. That's clarified by I'm sorry. So I feel like they might have done something to you that hurt your feelings, or they owe you an apology in some form, and now they're realizing it. Like they're attracted to you because maybe they hurt you and you didn't keep yourself a victim. Like you just like left and got away and just kind of like did your own thing and didn't really care so much about them anymore. And that's why they're like, no, come back, I'm sorry, sort of thing. Like they just feel really pulled to you right now. And then we have Eight of Wands. So yeah, Eight of Wands is all about wanting to communicate, like fast communication. And it also has kind of like a sexual meaning to it. So maybe they want to communicate to you and like they really want to hook up with you. That's what they're telling people at least. And then that's clarified by I want kids with you. So yeah, put two and two together. They want to spend time making babies. That's what they're telling people about you, or at least their friends. And then we have Six of Swords. So I feel like they think you're moving away from them, and they think that you've been seeing someone else, because there's two people in this boat that are kind of riding away together. So I feel like they think that you're moving in another direction, and that's probably what's causing them to like be pulled to you and your energy. And then that's clarified by I'm hurt. So yeah, I feel like they're actually really hurt by this, by you moving away from them, but at the same time they feel like kind of passionate and ignited from it. And then the Devil card, yeah, I think they're feeling really attached to you, and they're feeling like the chemistry with you like they've never felt with anyone else. And that's why they're like, wait, they're getting away, but no, like they're my person. Like I feel like they feel kind of possessive over you almost, and that's maybe what they're telling people. And then that's clarified by I'm reaching out. So I think they just kind of like feel like they can't let you leave, like they want you to stay. And it almost is a little bit like clingy, cringy, toxic maybe vibes here, but that's how this person is feeling, and that's what they're communicating with people about you, is that they're going to reach out. And then Seven of Wands, I feel like they feel kind of possessive, and they would like fight other people to keep you. They feel like defensive of you, like they want to protect you, they want to like get other people's eyes away from you. And once again, there's like so many wands here, like Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, and Seven of Wands. So, and then with the Devil card, there's just a lot of passion here and a lot of chemistry. And I think that's what this person is saying. Like they feel, the way they feel with you is like unlike how they felt with anyone else. And that's clarified by you deserve better. So I think they think whoever you've been seeing, whoever you've been going on dates with or talking to, they feel like you deserve better than that. And I think they feel like they are the ones that would be better for you. So they would want to like keep other people away from you and kind of defend you in that way, because they're not good enough, sort of thing. And that's what they're saying. So if that resonated, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks. Bye.